Defending this guy, Jimmy Butler, live on SportsCenter.
Trust and faith in me to go out there and hoop like that. But like I always say, if you guarantee me a win, I could care less.
Jeff, second row.
Jimmy, second game in a row, you played 45 minutes. You went to the free throw line double-digit times. You got beat up a little bit. Can you describe a little bit about what your off-season training regimen might be to put you in position at this point of the season to do that?
My trainer, James Scott, does a great job of making sure that I'm strong enough to play through contact and just be conditioned. That's what we do here in the Heat. We pride ourselves on that, and I love it. I love the work, and I tell Coach all the time, I'm ready for this. Like, the biggest stage, whatever you ask me to do, I can do it.
Next question is from Naveen Ganglani from the Philippines.
Hey, Jimmy, congrats on the win. There was some back and forth there with LeBron. He said sometime in the first quarter that you guys were in trouble, and you ended up saying the same thing later on in the fourth quarter. How's the competitive nature between you and LeBron been like in this finals?
I mean, it's competition at its finest. I think LeBron has got the best of me way too many times. I respect the guy for it, but this is a different time now, a different group of guys that I have around me, and we're here to win. We're here to compete, but we're not going to lay down. We're going to fight back in this thing and even it up 2-2.
Next question, Vincent Goodwill.
Jimmy, you knew coming into tonight you were going to carry the offensive load and defend LeBron for the entire night. Do you find pockets within the game to have to choose to be assertive, not necessarily to save your body, but to conserve your energy so you have something left in the last 4 or 5 minutes?
Nope. You got to empty the tank on every possession, especially playing against a great team like the Lakers. But we got a good team, you know. Like I always say, I got the easy job. These guys create so much space for me. I get to shoot it whenever I'm open. I pass it whenever I'm not. I really do have the easy job, but none of us are ever going to leave anything in the tank. We're going to lay it all out there on the floor.
Rachel, here in the front.
Jimmy, Tyler Hero is the youngest player to ever start an NBA Finals game. How did you see him from Game 2 to Game 3 learn and improve and come out the way he did tonight?
I saw him just hoop, which is what I tell him every single chance I get. This isn't a big stage for him. This is just basketball. Do what you've been doing all year long, and we're going to live with it. We're riding with you, we're supporting you, and we're constantly giving you confidence. There's no shot that you've never seen that you don't like, and we love you for that. So you take those, because that's what's going to help us win games, compete, guard, and being the youngest to play or start, it's another day for him. It is.
Dan?
Jimmy, you kind of gave a shrug to Tim about your performance. You did the same in the Eastern Conference Finals. What is it about you where you just don't care? And it seems like you almost would prefer if it was Tyler's night or if it was Kelly's night or whoever else is scoring for you to win.
Everybody remembers winning. That's it. I don't care how many points you score. All I care if you win or loss. And for us, we're all about winning. We are. I say it all the time, and I mean it. The guys that we have, the group that Coach Pat and Coach Bo put together, it's always to win, nothing else. So I hope the next game I score 0 and y'all talk all y'all want to talk and we win, so I can come up here and say the same thing.
Next question, Anthony Chang.
Hey, Jimmy, I know this win is bigger than Goran and Bam, but how much does it mean to you to kind of obviously get this win for them and even buy more time for them for a possible return?
It means a lot. I go out there and I go to war for those guys because whenever they're out there, they're going to war with and for me. Whatever they ask me to do, I want to do it to the best of my ability. Obviously, they asked me to go out there and win like they did the previous 2 games, and I couldn't hold them by end of the bargain. Tonight I did that. We did that, I should say, and give them an extra couple days and get those guys back.
Malika?
Jimmy, first I just...
Well, Jimmy Butler's just the 4th player with a triple-double in an NBA Finals game against LeBron. Now, 3 guys from the Warriors did it. He and Kevin Durant, though, both notched their first career triple-doubles in those games. All 4 players accomplish that feat. They led their team.
Like, you're not expecting it to be easy. You have to do whatever is necessary. It's a 48-minute game for a reason. You have to be able to compete at a high level, and there's going to be a lot of ups and downs during the course of it. I liked it, and I really wanted to see how we were going to respond. We've been in those moments in games 1 and 2. They were too fleeting, and we didn't respond to that well enough. This is elite competition both ways, and we responded to it better tonight. And then in terms of the physicality, this is what why he prepares the way he does, that is so uncommon year-round, is to be able to take on that physicality, to make those plays, to be able to draw fouls and take contact and get up and be able to make those free throws. He just was, it's so settling when you have that type of guy in a really competitive game like this. It allows your other guys, and we're playing young guys, they can just be who they are. They don't have to worry about too much pressure or context. They can just be who they are when you have somebody like that takes on all the pressure for them.
Game 1 and 2, we felt like, they punked us a little bit. They're being a lot more physical than we were, and that's just not how we play basketball as an organization. And tonight we wanted to come out with a lot more energy and focus, just be able to make them feel us on both ends of the floor, and we did a good job of that. But it's not going to be enough to win the series. In the next game we're going to have to bring more energy, more focus, and just keep continuing to get better.
All right, Kev, you heard me mention that Jimmy Butler led everyone on the court in points, rebounds, and assists, right? Well, according to Elias, that's just the third player ever in finals history to do that, joining LeBron, who did it twice back in 2015, should have been the MVP of that series, and Shaq, who did it in 2002 against the Nets. A little more perspective, new on SportsCenter, here's Anthony Davis on the Lakers' Game 3 loss.
Just silly turnovers. I mean, I had 4. Offensive fouls, miscommunication on some passes, but we just have to be better overall. I mean, we'll be fine. We make shots. We didn't defend at all tonight. They made big shots, made some good plays.
Coverage, LeBron speaking on the 2-1 series.
The way the team was playing and the turnovers that surprised you, and how did that play out for the rest of the game?
Now, I mean, we know that we can't turn the ball over versus this team. They're very active defensively, and it starts with myself being the starting point guard of the team. Having 5 first half turnovers, 8 total for the game is can't do that, obviously, because it gives them more possessions. It doesn't allow us to set our defense, and they're really, really good offensively. So you just can't turn the ball over versus that team, and I'll take full responsibility for that.
You've had a 40-point triple-double in the finals before. Just wondered what you thought of Jimmy's effort tonight and how you guys need to defend him better or differently in game 4.
I thought Jimmy was phenomenal. He did everything that they needed for him to do tonight, and he came through big time in a big-time game. And we'll watch the film and see ways we can be better going into game 4. But I thought he was great.
LeBron, Anthony got into some foul trouble early and had a little trouble getting going. What did you see happening with him? And just that. What did you see happening?
I mean, you just said it. He got into some foul trouble, and they even, one of the shots that he made when he had 4 fouls, they still try to slide up underneath him and get him a 5th and a 3rd. So, I think the foul trouble made him a little passive, because he wanted to be out on the floor, but he couldn't be his aggressive self, offensively and defensively. I think the foul slowed him down a lot tonight.
Awesome.
LeBron, despite it seemingly Miami controlling the action, holding the lead for most of the start of the game, you guys take a lead around 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. From there on, what do you think allowed them to separate from you guys?
They continued to make shots, and we had some turnovers. We didn't make shots. They came down and executed after we took the lead. And Jimmy had, like I said, he had his hand on all those plays pretty much. Obviously, we got to do a better job of that coming down in the stretch. But I like our fight tonight, even as poorly as I believe we played.
You guys obviously had a chance to take a 3-0 lead. Are you concerned about kind of giving Miami sort of a breath of fresh air, and with the possibility that Bam returns in the next game? Do you feel like opportunity missed in that way?
You have an opportunity, and if you don't make the most of it, then you come back the next time. It's not like the series wasn't over if we won tonight, and we know for sure that Miami is never going to quit, no matter if we won tonight and they're going into a game 4 of 3-1. I know how resilient that bunch is and how resilient their coaching staff is and their franchise. So, I don't ever feel like we went into it and haven't, let our guard down and also I don't feel like we're concerned. We're not concerned. We know we can play a lot better. And we have another opportunity to take a commanding lead on Tuesday. So you relish that opportunity.
LeBron, when you guys have lost games this postseason, you've responded very well. What is it about this group that's handled quick adjustments that has bounced back from losses so well in this playoffs?
Well, we learn from our mistakes pretty quick. And obviously right now with the games being every other day, pretty much it's the film room. It's the film room, and it's how well we can make adjustments from the film and take it to the floor. And we've done a great job throughout this postseason. So we're going to definitely have to do that. Because we're playing versus a very, 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 very good team. And we have to learn from our mistakes and be better on Tuesday.
Rachel? Brian, it's usually pretty fun when you and Jimmy play against each other over the years. Would you say that you enjoy playing against him, you respect playing against him? Where is your level and sort of emotions toward him as you go against him over and over in different teams, different cities?
Yeah, love it. Love it. One of the best competitors that we have in our game, and we love that opportunity. Like I said, for me personally, I don't know how many more opportunities I'm gonna have. So to be able to go against a fierce competitor like that is something I'll look back on when I'm done playing. But like I miss those moments.
All right, we'll take the last two with Will on Zoom.
All right, thank you, Bill Plaschke.
Yeah, LeBron, when you walked off the court with about 10 seconds left, was that frustration, or do you think the game was over?
Both.
All right, last one, Melissa Rolla.
Hey, LeBron, would you say tonight's loss was more about effort or execution or a combination of the two?
I just think we could be better, obviously. I don't think we started the game defensively in tune and then offensively taking care of the ball. Like I said, we had some careless turnovers. And it starts with me, like I said, and I'll take full responsibility of that. I'll be a lot better on Tuesday with that, understanding that they're very good with their hands. They're very good with the stripping, and you can't allow this team to have extra possession. You can't turn the ball over at that high rate versus a team, especially at this point in the season as well. So, I'll be a lot better, with the security of the ball and the turnovers and things of that nature. And we as a team will be a lot better defensively with our game plan. Appreciate it. Yep.
All right, LeBron James live on SportsCenter saying foul trouble slowed down Anthony Davis in Game 3. Said he liked his team's fight. Despite how poorly they played, he called Jimmy Butler one of the best competitors we have in the NBA.